Before this video starts, I want to give a huge shout out to my channel members and membership gifters. These people have gone above and beyond to support me. So shout out to J-Dude, Devon, 10 Circle, and Mayhem Potato. If you want to get shouted out in my videos, make sure to become a member. Call of Duty players cannot deny the amount of hype that is in the air right now for Modern Warfare 4. Infinity Ward devs and studio heads Mark and Jack are doing everything they can to get players who have quit and left or are tired of Call of Duty back into the franchise with MW4 and setting the bar for the game, showcasing their quote-unquote passion, precision, obsession, and making the best entertaining game in the industry. And if you think I'm making all of this up, here's every clip and photo that backs up them trying to win players' hearts back and setting the bar for Modern Warfare 4.
I feel like this game is like a homecoming for me. And I feel like for players, I want, people that haven't been playing COD for a while and people that have been playing COD every year. Like, I want all those people to come home.
Mark and I very quickly settled on the fact that it shouldn't be about our egos. It should be about make the best Modern Warfare the world has ever seen.
Despite all this hype, it should be very apparent that MW4 has many underlying problems that they need to solve when this game is released and becomes the new main Call of Duty game. I personally have 3 major problems that Modern Warfare 4 is facing and needs to beat and win in order to be a successful Call of Duty game and truly bring back the franchise in a good light. But before I get into these 3 major problems that Modern Warfare 4 needs to beat, if you are new to the channel and want Call of Duty to be better, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. And also, let me know if you guys have any problems with Call of Duty right now that they need to address, change, or fix. First, will they back up their statements? Infinity Ward has been on an absolute tear with the communications and details they've given over the last few weeks, and the biggest things they have said and claimed are this, and I quote, "No BS, this is all about staying true to Modern Warfare, no clowny skins for launch and seasons beyond," end quote. Second, and I quote, "No Lady Gaga, no Omni-Man, no Teletubbies, no SpongeBob, keep the receipts," end quote. And the last statement quote I'll bring up is this, and I quote, "It shouldn't be about our egos, it should be about making the best Modern Warfare possible," end quote. These 3 big statements that they are making right now are things previous devs and studios have said in the past, but for the fans, decided to go against their own words and completely do the opposite of what they said and claimed. Real Call of Duty players watching this video right now can remember and comment moments where devs went against their own words and making changes that made Call of Duty worse. In these 3 statements that they have tweeted and said themselves, they're claiming that Modern Warfare 4 won't have stupid, unrealistic, ridiculous monetized collaborations that don't fit into the game, making the best Modern Warfare game possible, and telling us Call of Duty players to keep receipts on them. And the funny thing about all this though, is that when they've gone against their own word in the past, they never acknowledge it at all. No matter how many times people tweet about it, no matter the amount of videos, they simply don't ever acknowledge the mistakes and times they've gone against their own words. They always act like certain changes to the gameplay, to the content, and more were always planned from the very beginning, when we all know, we can read between the lies, all the bullshit, that this was all fucking fake. If it wasn't obvious enough, Call of Duty needs to stop the fucking lies like a little bitch. We as players are fully done with the manipulation and literally getting royally fucked by updates and additions that go against what they said before the game fully launched or whenever a new season comes out. There is literally no excuse, and I say this again, no excuse for there to be a restaurant-long bill of evidence showing how many times they've lied and manipulated us Call of Duty players. If it is truly a new era Infinity Ward and Activision that begins with Modern Warfare 4, then they need to back up what they've said and keep their word to us. It's simply not a new era if the same old stories, keep repeating themselves like my schizophrenic grandfather talking about the first time he did it with a guy in Thailand, bro. Maybe TMI, I apologize. Secondly, can they please stop trying to appeal to fucking everyone? One of the biggest underlying problems for Call of Duty since Modern Warfare 2019, which I feel like is not highlighted enough or acknowledged enough by the community, was the fact that Call of Duty was trying to be like every single game out there. Look at how many modes there are in modern Call of Duty games compared to back then in the golden era of Call of Duty. It used to be 3 modes: campaign, multiplayer, and a studio-built third mode like Spec Ops or Zombies. And now in modern Call of Duty, we have 4 to 5 modes to choose from in every single game. And real quickly, to make it fucking clear, for the Call of Duty soy boys who cannot acknowledge the clear issues with the franchise right now, I'm not saying to remove and cancel some modes like Warzone or DMZ. Call of Duty is already too far gone to do that. All I'm and so many others are trying to voice is that Call of Duty is simply trying too hard to appeal to everyone, okay? Appeal to everyone. They keep trying to do that and it keeps failing. And just like how the saying goes, if you appeal to everyone, you end up appealing to no one, which is exactly what has happened to Call of Duty now. They've milked out every single possible game mode that they can create and copy from another single game, over monetize every single player in each community from these modes, and have literally left them with shitty, dead-end products that don't provide any kind of enjoyment anymore. All I'm simply asking is for Call of Duty to pick a crowd and run with them. They obviously cannot make everyone happy. It is impossible, but they can 100% favor a group and choose them and make changes along what that group wants and needs in Modern Warfare 4. An amazing point that T-Dog and Blameshoe had in their recent collaboration video was the fact that Call of Duty does not know who they should target anymore. They've tried over the last 5 to 7 years since Modern Warfare 2019 to appeal to the younger gaming audience that are fully committed to other games like the Fortnites, the Robloxes, and so many others. And with Call of Duty doing that, they've left and have forgotten about the real audience that made Call of Duty Call of Duty. This audience that they've forgotten about and have left in the dust, that played Call of Duty growing up and are now 25 to 40 years old or even beyond, they are now adults that can actually afford any single Call of Duty game and any cosmetic that they drop. If Infinity Ward and Activision want to succeed with Modern Warfare 4, they need to stop appealing to everyone. They've tried it, it's failed. Now they should put 1000% focus on Call of Duty players that understand Call of Duty and are loyal to the franchise and the community. Third, SBMM, EOMM, the anti-cheat, and content. This last problem Modern Warfare 4 faces is an issue every single Call of Duty since 2019 has had. To put it in simple terms, they don't know what the fuck to do with any of these major things that affect the Call of Duty experience. For SBMM and EOMM, we've heard all of the stories and drama before. They've literally released white papers, had evidence, tried a dual playlist matchmaking system in Black Ops 7, and have even created lies that have created massive confusion on these 2 AI matchmaking algorithms. MW4's SBMM and EOMM just needs to be fair in what we had back then. It does not need to be turned to the max like Modern Warfare 2019 or be as divisive and conflicting as Black Ops 7's matchmaking system. They simply need to go back with what worked back then, which was ping and latency focused. And it's such an easy fix. They can fix it with a snap, okay? And literally, this would allow for quicker matchmaking times, better ping to servers and lobbies, and a better experience for everyone. For everyone. They should not make the regular unranked experiences in any single mode a greasy, disgusting sweatfest that only cares about our performance on a daily basis, man. For the anti-cheat, oh god. Team Ricochet, please do your fucking jobs. Cheating in Call of Duty has only gotten worse and worse with every single new title since 2019, and has had multiple peaks where cheating was at an all-time high, with ridiculous cheats being created and sold online in a modern multiplayer game. And the worst part about the anti-cheat is that for the entire gaming industry, they're all in agreement that Call of Duty has one of the worst anti-cheats in the entire world. Team Ricochet needs to bring their absolute best anti-cheat developers that can actually fight against cheating in any way possible. In my opinion, they should not be revealing what they changed, what they did, or what they worked on for a new update or season. Instead, they should be showing results and how they've ruined cheaters and wasted their money. Cheaters and hackers have literally killed a lot, and I mean it, a lot, of Call of Duty players' experience with the last few games, and nothing will feel new or changed if the anti-cheat cannot do its fucking job. Lastly, the content for Modern Warfare 4. Infinity Ward genuinely needs to make the content drops and content additions feel like the game is changing in a good direction. For the love of God, they do not need to drip feed us game modes, guns, or events. They should instead drop everything that will keep us playing and hooked to the game. And with these content drops and additions, they actually need to add to the Call of Duty experience for Modern Warfare 4 and not take away or remove anything that we actually enjoy and love. I am so sick and tired of limited time events and modes, metas, and guns never being changed, nerfed, or buffed at all. Everything that they've done when it comes to content is consistent. And I say is consistent because that's what it is, man. It does not feel inconsistent. It literally has a linear, inconsistent experience. And most importantly, it comes off as unplanned bullshit that they decided to throw in without any thought at all. They need to add modes that fans want immediately, remove stupid filler items and things to unlock from battle passes and events, and everything in between. In my opinion, they need to come up with a better content drop system with their seasonal and season reloaded updates. It has become boring and tiresome for most of the Call of Duty community, and it needs to be reworked and improved, not just rinsed and repeated for 7 years straight on. All in all, everyone who's excited or not excited for Modern Warfare 4 need to be aware of the problems that the game faces and that could potentially ruin the entire game for the year. To be quite honest with you guys, I have hope, but not enough hope to pre-order the game early, recommend the game to my friends and talk about it, and actually believe in the game right now. Hopefully, with what everyone is saying right now within the Call of Duty community and what's to be revealed from now to the game's launch and afterwards, Infinity Ward can make a good Call of Duty game with Modern Warfare 4, but only time will tell.